great question that was asked last hour, and I'll ask you.
Go.
What's been your favorite part of this weekend?
Well, I like to drink.
Are you saying Barfleet too?
No, listen, Barfleet. I definitely have to give Barfleet a little salute. They took care of me, and they always make me feel welcome. But you know what? All of you always make me feel welcome. When I come to Indiana, I know it's Kim Huff running the place, and she's got a lot of great helpers here. I want to tell you, it's always fun to come here. So I don't think there is one favorite part, but I love you all. And thank you very much for having me. I always appreciate it. How you doing, Tyler?
So, what was your favorite part as far as acting?
I can't hear you, honey.
Favorite acting part?
My favorite acting part? My
Yeah.
favorite acting part. Well, I have a tendency to go back to my very first thing. The thing that got me, see, when you're a beginning actor, we have these things called unions. They can be evil. Stay away from them. No, don't stay away from them. No, they're really good things. I'm joking with you. And when you're a young actor, to get into the unions are very difficult. It can be almost next to impossible. It's what we call a catch-22. You can't get the card without the job, and you can't get the job without the card, and it's miserable. And they make it miserable purposely. And so the first thing I ever did was a movie called Cruising. And that was in 1979. You can't see that movie yet, but you'll be able to see it one day. And that's very close to my heart because I got to work with a big movie star, and I was only 22 years old. And I got to work with a very famous director, a very big director in our business. And he had directed The French Connection, which was a very big movie when I was a boy. And he had directed another movie called The Exorcist, which was also a very big movie when I was younger. And it's still scary. It's a scary movie, and it's still scary today. And it was made 35 years ago. So, yeah, I think that's the most important one that I did for myself, for my career. Yeah. Come on, Lisa.
You're not one of the shenanigators? Seriously?
No, I shenanigate at times, when there's times, and I know you're going to ask me, so give us an example, and I can't right now because I can't think of anything, but I do the best I can to, when the time is appropriate, I do the best I can to crack people up and make them laugh, to let them know I'm on their side and I want them to do a fabulous job, but there's nothing wrong with having a little laughter on the set and bonding so that there's a nice, easy feeling on the set. Because I've been on sets where you come in as a guest star and everybody is very serious and, yes, oh, I see Mr. Acovone made it this morning. Did anyone get him coffee? No, well, get him coffee and let's get him over here. And it's too regimented for me. I just like things more relaxed and just sit down and shut up and let's just make this thing and let's talk about it first and have a good time. But I like to make people feel welcome. And I like them to know that I'm not above or below, having a little fun with them, and they should feel the same way about me. And let's just have some fun at work, and we'll go home and talk about what an ass that guy is. Yes, I'll be right there. I think, Johnny, what you got? Sorry. Okay, good. Well, you know what? I think I like it better here, brother. I do. And nothing against the Marriott, but, you know, I like this place. It's a little bigger, which I think there's a down and an upside to either one. And the upside is this is bigger. It's a bigger venue. It's going to allow Starbase Indy to grow and Barfleet hopefully to grow. Yeah, no, come on. And so it gives us a little bit more breathing room. Now, I think the downside of it is it could seem a little bit too big because it's not as intimate. And when you get into a place like Barfleet, you're not as packed in as you were, and it doesn't seem quite as crowded and fun and sweaty and drinky as the old place did. But you know what? I still had fun here. And this is, I think it's a nicer place. We need to wrap it up. All right, go ahead. One last one. Go. Yes. I have tried to do books on tape. Is that what it's called? Books on tape. Now, I'll tell you why. Because I read, obviously. I know how to read, but to read aloud and read at long periods of time at a time, I'm not very good at it. I've already proved that to myself, and I wouldn't want to put anybody else through that pain. So yeah, that's it. It's really a gift. No, it's really a gift, and yeah. No, I don't think so.
Thank you for saying my voice is nice.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I love y'all. Thank you very much. All right, guys, that's going to do it for this room. We're done. Thank you very much for coming.